Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to HumbledNature, where we spread the gospel of Christ and make handcrafted bath and body. If you'd like to see how I made this luxurious fresh avocado soap, please keep on watching. Before we get started, please join the family and subscribe to the channel. To make the soap, I will be using these fresh avos that I bought at the supermarket. I have already weighed out the amount of avo I need per pound oil, and now I'm just scooping it into a cup. In the rice cooker, I have melted down my oils such as palm oil, castor oil, and shea butter. I love the soothing feel of shea butter in soap. I can blend down the avo first, but I just add it directly to my oils and stick blend it until it incorporates. Now I am adding my sodium hydroxide solution to the oils. I pour in the solution down the shaft of the stick blender in order to avoid splashes. Sodium hydroxide is highly corrosive, so it should never get in touch with your skin whatsoever. After adding the sodium hydroxide, I stick blend everything together until I reach thick trace. If I had been making cold processed soap, I would have poured this into the mold and let it sit for 24 hours. But I love making hot processed soap, so I am going to cover this and allow the heat to cook through the sodium hydroxide, and your girl is about to dance. Yes, I said dance. This is what the soap batter looks like after 3 minutes. Different soap recipes go through unique stages, but this is not a tutorial. If you'd like me to do one, let me know in the comment section below. Everything has to be sanitized, so I am just spraying my mold with rubbing alcohol, and I'll set that on the side. The heat is mainly concentrated at the bottom of the pot, so I'm stirring to spread the heat throughout the batter. Once I finish that, I will cover it again and let it sit for 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes, the soap batter has volcanoed. This is good. It actually means the sodium hydroxide is cooking out. I am going to stir the batter down to keep it from flowing out of the pot. Hot processed soap has a lot more advantages over cold processed soap. That's what I think personally. And one of them is that the soap gets ready really quick, but I still allow mine to sit for 5 weeks before I use it or sell it. After the cook, I am going to add natural yogurt to the finished soap. This helps with the fluidity of the soap. Hot processed soap tends to be really hard and stiff, which makes it difficult to work with or to do any kind of design. But sometimes you just want that pretty looking soap. I am going to add 2 tablespoons of the yogurt and stir it in really well. Otherwise, I will have yogurt pockets all over the soap. This right here has always been my dream, to make fluid hot processed soap that I can work with to make designs, but this soap is a single color soap, so not much design needed there. But this is still a soaper's dream coming true. The soap has finished cooking through, and now I'm just taking it off the heat. In that cup, I have my natural green colorant, which is moringa powder. I am stirring it in really well so that I avoid having moringa pockets floating in the soap. As you can see, the soap is now turning a darker green. I chose green because it actually reminds me of avocados. In this cup, I have turmeric powder mixed with some oils that I am using for the top design of the soap. So I mixed in a little bit of oil and now I'm just stirring everything together. This soap is scented with lemongrass and rosemary essential oils. I marked the bottles of each essential oil to see how much I should add in. After adding the EOs, I will just stir the soap together. I pour in the soap layer by layer in order to tap it down really well. This is hot processed soap. It is different from cold processed soap, which does not really need to be tapped down. So in order to avoid air pockets within the soap, it needs to be really tapped down. Sometimes I even bang it on the floor. I remember the first soap that I made, it had so many pockets in it, so it needs to be really tapped down. The last part is adding the turmeric soap at the top and working with it for designs. Unfortunately, this soap got cold and wasn't fluid anymore, but it was still manageable. Afterwards, I still had excess soap and ain't nobody wasting soap, so I used it to make these soap spheres. I'm not sure what I'm doing with them yet, but probably embed them in my next soap. Now I am doing the final touches of the soap. If you would like to know where you can get the soap in Harare, please get in touch with me. My details are down in the description box below. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video so that you keep watching more soap making videos. Have a blessed day.